Hello and welcome to the training webpage for the first AAGL in collaboration with Acog Resident Education Day. As part of the Education Day, we are going to have a laparoscopic suturing competition that consists of 3 parts: extracorporeal knots, intracorporeal knots, and a cuff closure that incorporates both of these techniques. This video demonstrates all 3 of these tasks with the actual trainer that we'll be using for the lab, as well as the suturing competition. Needle loading. The needle is loaded by grasping the suture about 1 cm from the swedge end with the needle driver in the right hand. The needle is picked up with a needle grasper, which is held in the left hand. The angle of the needle is adjusted by grasping the suture and positioning it so that the light reflects evenly off of it. The needle is then grasped in the needle driver. Extracorporeal knot. Goal time of 5 minutes. The suture is first passed through the suprapubic port. The needle is loaded and passed through the anterior and posterior layers of the cuff trainer. The needle is then retrieved from the trainer, cut off, and the port replaced. The 2 sides of the suture are grasped in the left and right hands, and a throw is performed with the right pointer finger, or left if you are left-hand dominant. The 2 sides of the suture are then wrapped around the left pointer and middle or ring fingers, or again the reverse if you are left-hand dominant. One side is held on tight tension, the other is loose. A laparoscopic knot pusher is used to pass the loose side of the suture snug against the vaginal cuff. A second knot is performed in the same fashion, which secures the suture. A third knot is thrown, this time with the thumb used to pass the free end of the suture. This secures the knot. Intracorporeal knot. Goal time of 5 minutes. A 15 cm length of suture is introduced into the trainer. The needle is loaded and passed through the anterior and posterior layers of the cuff trainer. A surgeon's knot is performed first by grasping the needle 1/3 of the way from the tip, performing 2 circles around the swedge with the needle driver. In this example, we first go in a counterclockwise direction, and then grasp the free end of the suture and pull it through the loop that has been formed, and then lay down the suture. A second knot is then performed by making a clockwise circle around the needle and laying the suture down flat. A third and final knot is formed by passing the needle driver in a counterclockwise direction and laying it down flat. The suture is then cut. Skills test. Goal time of 20 minutes. This drill incorporates extracorporeal and intracorporeal knots and 4 running throws simulating a cuff closure. First, an extracorporeal knot is made at the left cuff angle. This knot must consist of 2 throws in the same direction, either with the pointer finger or thumb, and a third throw in the opposite direction. The suture is then cut, leaving a 2 cm long tail. A 25 cm long suture is then introduced into the trainer, and an intracorporeal knot is thrown on the right cuff angle. This must contain a surgeon's knot and 2 additional knots. The cuff is then closed with 4 running stitches. Finally, a second intercorporeal knot is made by tying the suture to the tail, created by the extracorporeal knot. This is then cut flush and retrieved from the pelvis.